trauma of a black man.
Hey y'all, please go back and watch the original content creator's full video because it is a fascinating perspective. So when we talk about light-skinned and biracial black men having the entitlement of a white man, but the trauma of a black man, y'all, that's
a contradiction in the contradiction. That's stupid what they keep trying to push. But the reason I'm making this video is because I want y'all to realize that, notice how with light-skinned cats, whenever we're not romantically interested in black women or women of color, or especially black women, darker black women, or just anybody in general, it doesn't even have to be just about them. They're always going to try to use a narrative to fit, to stereotype you, or to devalue your, to make guard you, basically. And it's not just black men who do it. It's also black women, all right? It's also mulatto women. And what they'll do is they'll try to use you as a space goat for stuff that you're not even doing. It's funny how, light-skinned guys, we're always stereotyped as soft, frail, effeminate. We won't bust a grape we won't bust a grape and all this other things. But then they'll hurry up and switch the narrative and try to make it seem like we're so toxic in order to fit their narrative they're trying to push. And it's crazy. Like, we'll get blamed for stuff that dark-skinned men are doing. We get space goated for that. And other groups of men, just because, we didn't want to be that emergency dick for them, or we didn't want to, just give them something. They're always trying to put us in their agenda. Let's just see what she's saying.
deep. And when we add to that a further perspective of them also having hypermasculinity, because you have to remember, in the black community, light skin is often equated with femininity. And so some, not all, but some lighter skinned black men feel the need to be hypermasculine.
Keep in mind that light-skinned men are a minority and a minority and a minority. And on top of that, like, I rarely see light-skinned dudes like that, who's trying to go out their way to prove that they hood and that they tough. Some of them like that. But, like, if you actually look, like, light-skinned dudes are not like that at all. And they know that. That's why they stereotype y'all about being soft, because y'all won't fit into that stereotype. But then they'll get on here and they'll lie, try to make it seem like we're so toxic because we don't want to date them. You see what I'm saying? Like, they'll do things like that. And I just seen a black guy on YouTube who was saying this about light-skinned dudes, that we try to act extremely tough in order to prove our blackness, which is a damn lie. They know it's a lie. That's what they know it's a lie. We don't try to prove our blackness at all to them. I don't live my life based off dark-skinned people's standards. All right, and I'm gonna make a video about how light-skinned people, they go by dark-skinned people's standards, are embracing their ideologies and feel like you have to live your life according to what they're talking about. All right, she said, in their community, light skin is equated to femininity. All right, but that's not my own standard. And I will say though that some light-skinned people, I think with the men, they kind of forced in it because light-skinned women they can sometimes be over infatuated with darker people, so they have to fit into that standard. But light-skinned men, we always had other options. We didn't have to. We can just go the opposite way while they do them. So I think we kind of forced in a little bit with that. But I mean, we don't really live our lives according to dark-skinned people's standards for real. Like, we don't really try to hang out with them. And if we did try to do that, they'll probably end up and you outshine them or something. You'll see their insecurities come out. So I just want to touch on that, like how they always trying to space goat us and always trying to make us like they always trying to use us to make a narrative. When we don't want to help them, or we're just romantically not attracted to them, or how they always trying to mate guard you.
So when we're now talking about the factors of entitlement, trauma, and hypermasculinity, that is the trifecta of doom.
And keep in mind, these are the same people who said, even if this was true, imagine these are the same people who said that light-skinned people don't go through anything. and they just got it so damn good. They contradict themselves all the damn time. That's why these people are mentally disturbed. All right, but I'm gonna be talking about the mate guarding tactics more. I'm gonna drop more videos today about it. I should. And yeah, these people all mate guard y'all. Like they obsessed when you don't want them, and it's weird. I got another video coming. I'm gonna see you on the next one.